game so I can undo my mistake, because I'm an idiot. Alright, hello and welcome to the What Plays What Is to Be our Chop Chop speedrun attempt. Start as whoever you like, or a custom nation, as long as they have under 201 points, and have had 6 consorts. We are going to be doing this by custom nation route. We eat basically everything. We are New Cornwall, except that we're changing the name to... Wait, I changed its name, so it should be called Blobtopia, or Blobstria. Yeah, there we go. Blobtopia. We have to not give you this one. We're a 666 with lovely traits, tech cost, advisor cost, goods produced, English, Catholic, Western, basic, default, because they're going to become English soon enough. All of this is fine. The only thing I wanted to change was I was going to change this to... What's the normal one that has 4-year terms? I can't tell here. Give me a sec, I'm going to have to look this up. I forget which one is the 4-year one. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oligarchy is the 4-year one. That one. Save. Blobstria, save. We use under 200 points. Ah, that's what we did before, was that. But we don't need to do that now that I know that I'm on the patch that doesn't help. So actually what I probably do is that and give up 2 other things. So I probably give up like this and this. And that. Maybe... That's starting to get a bit much. That might be under 100%. There we go. We'll have a go like that. If that's under 100%, then great. Perfect. Can I name a general during a speedrun? The thing says maybe don't use it during speedruns, but because this one's going to have a lot of downtime, don't stress. Yes. Just don't expect it to happen straight away. As long as this is under 100%, we are golden. Otherwise, I might have to work out some other way of fiddling with the points a bit more. Ready, steady. Cook. Okay, I'd like you to like me. Thank you, I'd like you to like me. Mr. Burgundy says no, I'd like you to like me. Very good. How big are you? He's under 100%, that's all I needed to hear. That can stay, this one can go. So can this one. And get going. Now, Sleeping Fox, eh? 100. You got 2 shock pips, we're not unhappy. That can stay for the moment. I want to suck up to the Pope, and I want to claim England. I also want to give my friends access. No, I'm not allying you, I'm eating you. Okay, suck up to the Pope. I want more Pope points, at least until we flip. Eventually we're going to be doing the Declare Statute in Restraint of Appeals. Actually, that means I shouldn't improve with you. We can always super insult you. So the idea is eat this and then click the button to become England. Yes. Free prestige. Yo, Sleeping Fox. This man shall lead our armies. Champion of the joust. Guess I'm willing to hate France. Brittany? Brittany isn't terrible. He's trying to improve my opinion on him, but it's a bit late. Like 2 more months and he's dead. We're making enough money, we can definitely afford you. And not you, but this guy. And stability cost, man. Stab up. Mission, yoink. Yep. Eat the rest of him. I didn't even need to wait for more claims. Call back. Declare that he's tasty food. Of course you've allied Denmark. I choose to not care. Bullshit. 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 Quit it! You're not quick enough, Sleeping Fox. There we go. Okay, go, go. Here, here. It was slimy. It certainly did its best to avoid getting hit. These can all die. They're just expensive and a waste of money. Back to improving with the Pope. No, unacceptable. Go away. Yeah, that's right. Stay away. And if I have to build a couple more heavies to keep this going, I will. No. Very good. Come home and train until we actually need to fund you. Or deliver these people over here and then take them to Portugal. Because it looks like Portugal's finally trying to get over here. Smush. Trap them here. No. Kill. Oh. Nah. AI had some really lucky rolls. Good for them. Consolidate. We're going to need mercs. Got ya. And then here. That's annoying, but whatever. Give it like 2 more months. Yuck. Could you quit it with trying to land on me? Okay, these here. And then there. You know, it's kind of tempting to just start again and see if he doesn't ally Denmark. Okay, that's you dealt with. Quit it. Okay, that's you done. No! Okay. These are getting new orders. Your only job is to intercept enemy fleets in the North Atlantic. Fix this, then fix these. And then finally England. can't beat 3 of them. Yeah, I can only beat 2. Okay. Fine. Didn't want to do this. But fine. They're being real jerks with their rebel spawns. Just bloody well enforce as soon as they're done. Better trade ships. Hop out the way. They're being jerks. Okay, go for it. I call bullshit. The tactics level should have been enough there. I genuinely do not believe that. But whatever, we'll go here and here. And we'll work on you and then these. One at a bloody time. Don't care. Kill it. Kill it. Okay. Very good. Fix all these. Kill this, and we win via 5-year rule. It should not have been that difficult. Okay. I don't need these anymore. Give these a leader, kill this, and we are done. Go Sleeping Fox. Slay the Norwegians. Every single Norwegian. Dead. Back to sucking up to the Pope. This doesn't matter because we're going to stop being a republic in a sec. No. Where are my heavies? Why aren't you doing your job? Seriously, they have one job. There's an enemy fleet here, and you've been told to intercept them. Get rid of that. Intercept enemy fleets here. Never. Well, actually, you can do it sometimes. But always ram into the enemy. Okay, 100% rule. Call this back. Very good. Come together and train. And then we're going to use this little exploit. So the exploit is if you have the event open for picking a new one, and you change government, then you get to keep your guy. Right. No, it's when they die you do it. So we keep him. And when we get the event that says he dies, we click the button to be England. That was how it works. In which case, sitting around waiting for us to die kind of makes me want to actually core all this. Because otherwise I'm sitting on this autonomy, or on this, corruption forever. And the unrest. Then again, we're also pretty old. Like, we're reasonably likely to die. Yeah, let's bet we die within, like, 4 years. And hey, Crimson. Howdy, 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 howdy. Start paying these off. Feels so dirty. Having loans. Howdy, 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 howdy. If the Pope wants to be my friend, I'm happy with it for now. More Pope points is appreciated, at least until the time when we want to declare the statute in restraint of appeals. So we up with the Pope for the moment. Replacement Sleeping Fox is actually far better than Sleeping Fox was, sorry. 5 shock. Instead of 2. But I suppose it is also after we fought a war, so our army tradition will be much higher. See you, Sleeping Fox. Have a lovely sleep. Lovely sleep, lovely day, whatever you're off to. I guess for the moment we'll take the unrest one. Come on, hurry up and die. Sure thing. How much is the chop? Sorry, I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Now how do I connect? 3 slices? Like a decent serving of pizza? Set these to allies. I don't need the access through Leinster anymore. If you never cut the pizza, you've only had one piece. Sounds like an excuse for more pizza. Come on, I need you to die. Oh, he's ex-commed and has no real friends. And the Pope is willing to help. Only trouble is if I'm at war, I can't do anything, so we're going to leave him alone. Well, on the other hand, he's about to... no, we need to die. If we were to die and I couldn't click the button, I'd be very sad. Could I get you to help me with this war, then? We definitely could. I could prepare him for war. But again, it's secondary. Like, it's a good thing to do most of the campaigns, but for what we're trying to do right here, there is no need for it. God damn it, France is doing it. But whatever. Might as well. Our mission tree is going to get replaced, I think. Maybe not, because we're a custom nation, actually. Then again, I don't mind using it now anyway. It's not like we're going to use it later. Keep. Could you die? Could you die, old man? Wouldn't mind a tax office. Wouldn't mind a marketplace. Marketplace, 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 marketplace. These could be earning us money. If you wanted your 666 ruler to live this long, they never would. Never would they ever. Greetings, Super Cheese. It does. It allows custom nations as long as they aren't too OTT. As long as they are reasonable ones. So, we are Blobtopia. I don't really need this fort. Nor can I imagine needing that fort. That fort's not needed until these hit at least 80%. Burgundy did a good job on Provence. Could I embargo Burgundy to get some more trade power? He doesn't really have any trade power here. And I'm pretty sure that would end up costing me relative to that. Oh no, it's that he won this war. Come on, hurry up and die. We're almost getting to the point where I'm not going to have enough Republican tradition to stay a non-dictatorship. It's going to be super awkward. Was that the Renaissance in London? It was the Renaissance in London. We could, and I kind of have nothing else to do with my points. Except, arguably, dev up any of these that aren't at 10. But they're all at 10 anyway. Just for the sake of building slots. There we go. Blobtopia looks like a great place to live. It is a great place to live. You can't believe it's not England. So much so that we're going to become England as soon as our king dies. Or Consul Henry I, Blob. As soon as they die, we're going to install them as puppet eternal king. We're going to prop up their corpse and just pretend that they continue to live forever. Or at least as long as I can manage to not click the event. I might eventually stuff up and click the event. And then it's Co. And then it's Calais. The rebels have hit 80%, so we do want to turn this on. Provence is no more. They are now Lorraine and Bar and France and France. I didn't pit G because we knew that we'd be transforming into England. Burgundy is being a jerk. Fortunately, he has Aragon as a friend, so I don't think I'll really need to do very much. Now, if we die, I'm just going to have to say I accept giving up this to Burgundy and get it back later. Really? I thought you'd be scared of me. Hey, Landon. Provence now is Provence isn't. Or, even better, they are Provence no more, they are Provence. Deal with that once we've dealt with Picardy. Outclassing the Cheese Master. Yeah, I don't know why he's committed this elaborate suicide, but whatever. I suppose I could indicate I would really like Picardy. Other than that, if there's nothing to do, I could pre-raise with you under the assumption that we are going to vassalize you. How goes post-Venice? Oh, post-Vence. Post-Vence. I thought you meant post-Venice because we just finished playing as Venice. Yeah, post-Vence works as well. And then these have to go rescue this. I'm getting a little bit sick of that. Where are you guys, and why aren't you doing your job? Frigging well, get rid of the enemy fleets that are blockading. God. They have literally one job, and they don't do it. Okay, and you back down. This will take over de-sieging that. Calais needs one of these. Yeah, we'll take the corruption fighting one for now. English Channel is like trade channelization. Go get Leonet. Oh, we're hitting that cap. How about no? We're going to hit that cap. We're going to hit that cap. Which actually means we're earning a spectacular amount of innovativeness. You've heard there are jobs here. You want to be a Leon sieger. Indeed. Leonet. It's an old one. We've had it made before Astro Pineapple, but it is a very good one. So we allow it. It is a very good one. It works with the words. It works with the number of syllables. Sieger is really quite close to Tamer. Go get French Comte. Oh, he's attacking Barrois, not... I assumed he'd be attacking Liège. But he's insane for Barrois. He wants that Barrois? I don't get that one, I'm sorry. I'm a bit thick, it seems. One more, and then we're fully paid back. As long as they don't make him give everything back to France, this probably isn't terrible. I'm also surprised we still haven't died. You know, when was the last time a 666 managed to live 40 years? Never, that's when. They did give me Picardy, which is quite nice. And they didn't make him give up this. They instead released Hainaut and made him give up the Dutch. Picardy can exist, and we'll start sucking up to them. Work our way up to full force limit. That was what our mission was about after all. Zero 1 will last forever. Well, we're doing a little bit of a trick so that we never have a 0-1-1. Never will we ever. At this stage, I would have actually saved money just coring this and not paying for the corruption. But whatever. Sunk cost fallacy now. What is the strat? Exclamation mark plan Astro Pineapple. But in short, start with a custom nation. Abuse the immortal 6/6 ruler exploit. Become England. Chill. Insult the Pope. Declare statute in restraint of appeals, become Anglican, click button a lot to kill wives. That said, we might actually manage to have 2 or 3 wives die before Anglicanism even spawns. And if there's nothing for you to do, you can start on Picardy. Emperor Palpatine the First. What's the exploit? So when the event pops up for you dying, when your ruler dies and the event pops up that says pick a new person, you form another nation. In this case, we're going to be doing England.
Here. I want to be a lion tamer.
And that means that the window that has the button that says pick a new ruler never runs out of time. It never times out. You can just float that box forever. And you put it in the corner. And until you click that box, you don't get a new ruler. So your 6/6/6 ruler just stays on the throne forever. Certain events can get rid of it, so events that give you a fixed ruler, like the Margaret of Anjou or the Queen Isabella. I actually think Queen Isabella gives you an heir, not a ruler. But there are a couple of events in the game that give you fixed rulers that can override it, but most things can't. It's not an oversight, Salah. It's that the timeout... Oh, here we go. He's died. So what we do is we click the button. And now this event never goes away. And we just keep our 6/6/6 forever. We get all the cores that we'd been delaying doing. So it does time out, but it times out for the tag that doesn't exist. It doesn't time out for us. Yes, we should full state those bits that we forgot. True, true. Yeah, and so now this sits here, and we have an immortal 6/6/6 tech cost down, advisor cost down, production up person. Is this going to start the, this? That you don't have an air chain? It can't give him the, you don't have, you're infertile, because he's already got the maximum number of traits. So he can't gain the infertile trait, and without the infertile trait, the disaster can't trigger. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, and then pay this off. Last one of these. We have hundreds of mill points to spare. Now we can at least do some of these ones. You feel the weight of growing older? You're not the, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed young man after a night's partying that you used to be, Salar? Tell me it isn't so. I assume that we can have a... I assume we can have a... Where... Our government form is technically... Oh. I assumed England would convert us into a monarchy. Potentially. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Because we can't have... have a wife. It's still worth keeping them around until we get the, until we get Protestantism to spawn, then. Because until then, it still gives us infinite monarch points to play with. And then when Protestantism spawns, we'll trade into one of these people. Until then, we should stick with what we've got, because it's really good. The reason that I wanted to do this is the rate that you earn Anglicanism points is in part decided by how many monarch points your ruler has. So I was trying to use the immortal rulerness to maximize our Anglicanism points via having the max stats. Orangist versus Statists. That one doesn't work because the election events still happen. From memory, the election events still happen in that case. Yes. No. Yes. Sure thing. And then it's time to go... Well, actually, we're waiting for that. And you know what? Rather than wait for that, how about we just roll some generals and throw some away? There we go. Surely that counts. Yes, it does. One more. And then when that's done, we should be able to click the button to start gobbling up Ireland and Scotty. Spain is going to have to take care of Scotty for us, France mostly for us, because I am dealing with that. And he has enough troops to be a pain for me. What do we do with the dip points? I guess we go do some dev. There we go. going on here. We did more dev, which gained us more. Sure, one more guy. Can't be asked. The USSR? The USSR have the most bland default tree, though. It's really... And I don't know how good the new tree is, because I just haven't bought the latest couple of DLCs. The one that adds the little purge mechanic thingy. Okay, levy the troops. Now we declare that you are my little bitch. I need you to help. So we go trust. Trust, and then you'll help as well. And between the two of them, they will beat up France. Okay, there we go. Yes, 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 and go. I need to insult you. And go. Well, he's already had the wedding. Did you get Naples? He did not get Naples, and Naples has enough friends that he looks like he might stay free for a little bit. Come on. Three siege leaders on the siege, which makes sense. Sure, get out the way. Try again. Do your job. No more intercepting my transport fleets, you jerk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from Not One Step Back. It was all about Russia and the tank designer. What are we going to do here? Probably religious. Very good. France is still not sick of the war. Soon TM, you take over this, because you've got 3 siege pips. Which means these can go back to hiding. And you can go back to hunting enemy fleets. Republicanness is growing, yes, because we never have to re-elect. Give me your money. We'll be back for you later. Come and eat Gasconnet. I should have clicked the bloody war. I should have clicked that button, but whatever, we'll do it when we do Gasconnet. Exclamation mark idiot, I deserve it. Could you please go ensure that we can get onto the stupid Scottish island? Thank you. I didn't realize you were part of this. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, that hurts. Okay, and then you to London. I don't know. I don't think we get it because I don't think we get the mission. Okay, apparently we do get the mission. I would have thought we wouldn't get the mission because it would say you're not a valid person to have PUCBs. A lot of them check if you're valid to have PUCBs. Okay, Verdun, welcome to giving me your cookies. Okay, and then Tyrone. We'll be back for you soon. And Offaly. You can go back to hunting enemy fleet. Well, you can go back to hunting enemy fleets in a second. Finish beating up his navy. Hunt, not pirates. Hunt enemy fleets here. Thank you. Okay, and now we make you our little bitch. Thank you. And then we have to start sucking up to you. And now we're going to feed all of Ireland to Picardy. I don't actually need the tech cost thing. Sure thing, why not? Okay. You, co-belligerent, 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 co-belligerent. Looks good. All of Ireland belong to us. Back off. These need to come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise, they move up. They move up. Yes. Okay, and they're here, and here, and here, and here. And then we just slowly work our way down towards the corner. Lose the stab, who cares? The Pope owes me enough that I can get that back. I have to keep ignoring that event. It's really hard for me to ignore that event. I want to do it. Oh, he managed to get his stuff back from Burgundy a little bit. Cheers, Thiefsty. Thank you kindly for the sub. Oh, hitting the dip cap. There. Everywhere must be 10 dev. There. Yeah, we do this. And then we start annexing Picardy, and then we feed back Picardy's stuff from France, and then from Burgundy. I do want to click the event away. My instinct says to click the event away. Clicks it anyway. No, we don't want to lose our immortal 666. That would be a travesty. Even the Isle of Man can be devved to the sky. Okay, that's enough. You go back to doing our allies. Now I have to give one of these to Thingamabob so I can give him all the others. But the rest I eat for myself. How is Austria in Scotland? Because he came to help. Because he came to help. He came to help me beat up Scotland when I was fighting France and Scotland. Is there a reason to give it to Picardy? I have tons of dip points and I want to feed him this and then annex it that way? How did I become a republic this early? We started as a CN Glunder, a custom nation. This achievement allows you to start as a... How the heck am I not at war with you? Allows you to start as a custom nation. Okay, let's go. And done. We can start looking at piecing out. You know what? I'll do that one to Picardy. And the other one I'll do to me. Go fix that for our Scotland, and then come home. Go fix that for our Scotland, and then come home. It's also quite nice because it means we earn more of this. Trade power. Although, I'm probably going to want the extra GovCat. He has started coring it, which is all that we can really ask for. Two of you, go back. And these are all going to protect Ireland. Now, how much AE do you think it is to eat up 100% of Ireland in one war? And who haven't we co-belligerented? Tyrone, you get separate peaced. Because it makes no difference. And then probably that one, and we're done. Whew. Okay, done. 100% Ireland ours. Some people care, but tough luck. Chomp. That is amazing. Picardy, grant this, grant that, grant this, grant that, grant this, grant this, grant this, grant this, grant this, grant this. Truce with you is almost up. February, March, only 4 more months. He starts coring pretty much everything. Yeah, I'll pay the points. Keep our estates happy. Convert that into more yoinked land. April. May. Sure, that's pretty stupid of Portugal, but whatever. June. So start of next month is do this one. Have a bigger army than France. I can agree to that. July. Done. Combine, and then your job is to suppress the Irish rebels. You go back to training. And we think about whether we should go do Burgundy. We can't, because they're now part of the HRE. We can do you. He's joined a coalition. Unacceptable. Who thinks they can be part of it? You. Get out. You. Get out. You. Get out. There you go. Brittany as well. We can have the Pope help forgive our aggressive expansion. And if you're maxed. Okay. Come back and see if we can do France yet. Obviously we can if he's in the coalition. So eat this for me and then feed it to him. Don't click that button, no matter how much it tempts you. And then we declare that I want this back and this back, except I actually want more than that. We can quack, 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 quack. And interestingly, this lets us be England without having the English monarchy thing. So we can have strong duckies, which we are not used to as England. Gascony, please. And then we're declaring that you must give all this back. Our friends must help. And it sucks to be you. Really? There's no way you should want to do that. Oh wow, you've taken the next mill tech? No? Then why was your discipline so much better? The heck? No, discipline is equal. Okay, that is more like what I expected. Something was a bit weird there, I thought. I'm allowed through the HRE. So we make a nice tactical withdraw. Come over this way. Do I still get the P... Well, it says so. The estate, the mission tree says so. I don't know if I believe it, but it definitely says so. I should click the mission this time. Gain a force union casus belli on France. It says so. Is it telling the truth? Is it lying? These are questions that we will soon have answers for. Oh, you're trying to unify Bohemia at the moment, so you're a tad busy. At least we can get rid of you. I don't want to pillage your land, stupid thing. I do want his trade power though. More trade power is good trade power. Bohemia had eaten a chunk out of or Hungary, who is a shell of his former self. He's been subdivided between Serbia, Poland, Transylvania, and Sicily. In fact, Sicily got kicked out of Sicily and is now pretend Croatia. Sicily isn't in Sicily, but he is in Croatia. He needs one more province and he'll be able to Croatia-ify. Bar, Florence, Holland. Well, we're about to get Holland out. Austria, could you hurry up? And then what idea group do we do? Do we go Pluto because we can so rarely go Pluto? I feel like going Pluto. We're also making enough money that I should probably have level 2 people. Especially because they're so cheap. That is absurdly cheap. I'm even going to go level 3. Splash out. 4? He barely costs 1 ducat per... Oh, that is good. Okay, we convert you into trade power as well. Thank you. Woo. Help. Help. Very good. Okay, and now you're helping me in this war, although it's really stupid that you made him spit out Moravia when it's land that you could be taking for you. And then we do these two. I would say roll a couple more generals, but I'm more interested in getting the extra morale. He's technically disloyal. Give it a couple more months. Austria will doubtless... I would have assumed Austria is improving with them. Yeah, there we go. He should go loyal in a sec. I kind of need the manpower. You know what? Let's place a bet. Manage poll. No. Start prediction. Start prediction. Will we get the PUCB? Question mark. Yes. No. And it can be a 2-minute prediction. Go. So this can be to do with if you think we're going to get the CB when we click this. It says we will, but I don't know if we can whilst we're a republic. It's not something that, It's not on when I will click the button. It's if when we click the button it works or not because we're a republic. I will 100% click the button. Something to use your things on? Yeah, I saw hitting the dip cap, so we started dip deving everything. Going mad with dip deving. Let's go get Bawa out. And Bawa. Bohemia is now loyal enough to help. So what do I think? I wish I could vote. People say no with almost a 10-to-1 ratio. Unless someone is waiting till the last minute to pounce. And try and get better odds. Okay, the poll is up. I'm willing to click the button. Do we get the CB? It says we have a Force Union CB. How interesting. I didn't think we'd get it. Peace you out. Peace you out. Okay, now I want you to give back, sort by person. Give back this, 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 this. I don't really care about Burgundy stuff. And war reps. Yep, we even have the CB in our CB list. It's here. I can declare it. The game seems to think I can. So, that means... Dun, 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 manage prediction. Choose outcome. The people who had faith make up like bank. Let's have a look. Summary. Gorman, Jaman, Fish on the Moon, and Crustacean X make a healthy 10-to-1 profit, while stability, while Simon says, "Oh my gosh, you are a poor man now. A poor man." So the answer was yes, complete prediction. Yes was the correct answer. Okay, and come back. And we start annexing you. He's even full stated it all for us. Quite convenient. We get our claim on you. This lets us beat up Holland again. Why not? Holland owes me even more money. We will, when the truce is up, be trying to get the PU as a republic, yes. We will. But to be clear, the question was very specific, will we get the CB? We both got the CB in here, and we see the CB in here. Now, whether it would let us actually peace out with the CB is a separate question. And not what we're trying to answer just this minute. I don't need this anymore now that we control all of this. You had it as Milan? I could indicate that I hate Naples and that I'm willing to join a war against Naples in case this is what's holding up Castile from getting Naples. I mean, there's no use in having forts here. It just costs us money. I can live with just the trade power. Come home. And then these come home. I will eat these for Gasconnet, because they're the right culture for him. So I give that one to Gasconnet, and the rest I eat for me. Then I feed those away. Okay. Poland, how would you like to be a friend? And then it's time to get rid of Gasconnet. Surely. No. We're not married to Burgundy. And they've already died. Duke Louis I d'Estelle. So there was a strong independent Burgundy. How long can you not elect for? How long can your computer stay on for? If you save, if you close the game and re-enter, then this will start to decay again. But otherwise, it will last until the end date. It will also go away if you form a nation that has, like if you change government type into a monarchy, then it will go away. If you get an event that kills your current, that installs a new ruler, it will get rid of it. That should be 10. Come on, something's got to be not right. Cornwall isn't right. I mean, that bought some time, but not a lot. Decrease war exhaustion? I'd sooner let my points decay at the cap. It's not like I have any other war to do. What we could do is start annexing Gasconnet in a sec, and that will get rid of the fact that these are overflowing. We will take the lower aggressive expansion. These should all come home and train. There we go. Group train. Beautiful. He's even done the right thing and suppressed all his rebels. The event keeps tempting me. I have enough dev that we could embrace Francienne, and I might as well. I'm going to want it as a culture eventually. And it spends 100 dip. So this is a good way to get the live long and prosper achievement. I mean, if you're having trouble having your ruler live that long, then yes. This would be one way. We would all want to be France. I don't know about that. And speaking of, we should probably spend our excess points removing Cornish and Welsh. And if we accept Francienne, we can make these ones Francienne instead of Norman. I keep like, ooh, there's something I can click. No. No. – 62 jumps up to 61. It went backwards? I have a hard time believing that. The real trick to mastering EU4 is learning when not to click the buttons. For me at the moment, that is the skill that I have to be improving. Not clicking this. Now, it's also probably... Well, I can do it the instant that the Pope actually... As soon as Protestantism actually spawns, I can do it. Until then, I should delay. Because until then, it's more Pope points. Are you willing to be our friend? I don't like that you like Austria. Well, you suck, Poland. Can we start annexing Normandy? Sorry, Gascony. Yes, we can. Okay, and that is suppressing the too much dip problem enough. Am I going to take the subject powers to join Norway from Denmark? No. In fact, I honestly shouldn't even be annexing these people. Because it's going to mean that I have more provinces to convert into Protestant eventually. Like, I would be better off becoming an OPM at the very last moment. Protestant, and then Anglican. Yeah. Becoming Anglican. Because supposedly, the way that the points accumulate, and I don't remember this, is they, Ooh, I don't remember that having a little thing here. Is they base it on how much of your nation is the right religion, multiplied by your monarch point generation rate, and something else that I'm forgetting. What are consorts? Your wife. Your wife or husband. The person that is co-ruling the nation with you, even though they have no hereditary claim to it. In the same sense that you do. Or elected claim to it if you're Poland, I guess. We can gain parliament, but it will kill off our nobles, and I don't want to do that. I quite like our strong duckies, thank you. There are doubtlessly a bunch of these that would be worth doing. And the manufactory type ones, or the Workshop type ones. Yes, given how intermarried they were, they could also have a claim. Certainly in some cases. Not a good claim, necessarily. But an actual claim. I don't want to set Castile. And if there's nothing for you to improve with, I would rather you go re-improve with... Yep, there's nothing for you to improve with. Then maybe start making these guys hate me less for when I union France. Which is only about 5 years away. We'll see if the CB works while we're nominally a republic. It's gonna take a while. Pope, are you helping me annex quickly? Please do. Could I divert trade from Lubeck? That's where trade's coming from. It's doing alright. Not unhappy. Making good money. Gonna want to keep our eye out for that happening. How much reform desire is there? Not yet enough. And what month next year is the truce? Oh, you mean I have a spare merchant? Yes. What will we do with you? I guess you can go here. Help push some of that towards us. It's an extra 2 ducats, of which we get 60%, so an extra ducat and a half-ish, let's say. What month next year was the truce? Actually, it's not next year, it's 7. So have some more patience. It's just so cheap. Support the middle-class bureaucrats. Well, of course we will. Good. It is mine and always will be. Three more years, and then it's war with France, Union France. Who else is going to hate us when we do this? Switzerland will. Oh wow, Navarra's going to get free. Rip. Navarra is free. Do they try and reunion him, do you think? Are they going to declare a reunion war on Navarra rather than just annexing him? That would be a bit stupid of the AI, but they probably will. I have idle missionaries, but I have nothing to do. No conversions to do, sadly. Your Castile tends to diplo-vassal them. Oh, we'll see. No, Aragon's already under Castile. Although Portugal isn't. Now, it would technically make sense for us to go steal this, so that we have another missionary. So, I guess we will do a war against Denmark. We'll probably do it after the France one, though. Because I should take this for the extra missionary for when we want to convert everything to, Anglican. I've got enough crown land that we can afford to do that. And that. You could be Defender of the Faith. We probably could be. Okay, it's almost time to move into position. Get those cannons built, and then move over to border France. We flip Protestant, but we probably don't do anything, or depending on how this goes, what's the, where is it? EU4 Anglicanism. I think it's 15 years after Protestantism spawns. Let's see the event. Blah, 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 blah. Protestant is enabled. Blah, 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 blah. Protestant has existed for 15 years. We are Christian. We aren't Defender of the Faith. Our capital is in Britain. Our culture group is British. We have valid provinces that could have a centre of Reformation. We are not the Pope. The Pope is not able to convert to Anglicanism by becoming British Pope. Declare the statute in restraint of appeals, which is has the Pope hate you. We're going to do that once Protestantism spawns. And is Great Britain is another speed reducer. Kind of Scuba Stevens. We want to do that, and then we want to... He is trying to reunion them. And then we want to murder our wife 6 times. 6 times or 5? I forget. Goal. 6. Yes, 6. The 6 wives of Henry VIII. Anne Boleyn, Catherine of Aragon, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, and Catherine Parr. They have a divorce and a generate a local noblewoman to marry. They have 2 buttons to do with it. Okay, it's time to see if we can union you. Says we can. Ah, but it then doesn't appear. No, it does. It does appear in here. I was going to say it doesn't appear in the peace deal, but we totally can. Most of them aren't pretty useless scuba Stevens. The money generating one is absurd. The one for seizing the land from the clergy. It is absurd. You will just generate infinite money with it. I would almost go so far as to say it's better than the click button to generate money from the Sunnis, except that it's so much harder to become Anglican than Sunni. So you much more rarely get to use it. Still no Protestant, is it? How the heck is he over there? Naughty France. And then clear up these rebels for our guy. Because I'm just that nice a boss. And then come back home. Why isn't this desieging? It's next to a fort. The fort is on. What am I... Game! Game, you're drunk. Game. France's mad hacks. It's an exploit, Scuba Stevens. When you get the event to die... So our guy got the... He's dead, right? The unfortunate passing of Henry I forces us to hold an election. You click the button to form another nation, and then this event never runs out of time before you can click it. Basically, there are some certain little edge cases that can make it run out of time if you save and load the game and a couple of other things. But basically, it makes it last forever. You are going to give me your trade power. Thank you. So will Holland. Thank you. So will Bar. And you, Mr. Knights, will just give us money. No, you'll just give up. And then we union France. Admin cap. I got there. I got there eventually. This. Become my little bitch. Give up claims in me. Give up claims in him. Done. And start making him love me. Now, the nice thing here is that we can control. We can make absolutely sure that we don't die. I mean, we're already dead. We're just puppeteering the corpse. But we can make absolutely sure that we don't technically die until we've got him happy. Castile gets colonialism. And train, because I don't intend to do jack. The many interests of our dead president. Sure game. France is happy to have a 666. Yeah, we're a republic, but we've presidentially unified France. Ah, so like this event is one that can, no, it's the other one. No, it is. It doesn't work at the moment because we can't have heirs. Okay. I'll just take the prestige. Till ruler death, no stab hits. You get to have 666 and whatever traits you want forever. So you could have Conqueror. Like, you could have Conqueror here. So that you get next to no separatism. Where I'm just being lazy and going tech cost money, money. Look at him. Even when we control the South as a separate nation, he's still a disloyal little shit. I want all of that. That one's already done. We could go accept Irish. Republics don't get stab hits on death. But also, we never die. I mean, we're dead, but we never die. So, it doesn't matter anyway. Ooh. Is that because Spain dishonored? No, it's because the coalition is grumpy. Because Austria stopped being our friend. Why? He says he'd be our friend. Well, anyway, come across. Come across. Oh no, you've made me grumpy. We're just going to march around our giant death stack and crush stack after stack of your units. Don't imagine that I won't. We are going to get a lot of battle war score this way. You cannot begin to comprehend how much battle war score we will get this way. Wipe! Oh, that was delicious. Yep, come over here. Wipe. Okay, we finally found one that we managed to lose. Now, where is the guy that we're actually at war with? Nah. France made a poor decision there, and we're just reinforcing it. Could you maybe end this war Castile so that you can come help? What else can we do? Well, we can spend some of our ample money. Free war reps, yes please. Not free war reps, free war taxes. Do I have Norman troops in Tunis? Yes. Yes, we do. Thank you. Let's have a go. Now that one. And then that one. Smush. Come back here, you cowards. Okay, he's finally making his way across. Well, they gave up the siege, if nothing else. And we're getting the ticking war goal. Try and split them up a little bit. Kill that one. This one. No, just that one for the moment. And then here. And now here. And now here. And then here. And now here. And then here. finally going to win. Still, we're getting there. That said, we're out of manpower, so it's time to go click, click. And Berlin, don't care. Okay, they killed one stack, but we have killed several in return. Here, and then there. Oh, admin cap. And there's nothing to do with it, but we can take that extra early. And now we will absolutely stomp. We should go do some dev. Come on. And then here. You know what? We'll click the forbidden button. I've got the monarch points. Just the littlest bit more war score and we've won. Okay, that should be enough. Good day. Goodbye, Coalition. I won. Sucks to be you. France is mine, and you can't do anything about it. Now, why did you dishonor, you little shit? Why did you also break up with me? You have no reason to break up with me. Call this back. I'm going to trust you into accepting that, even though you don't want to. Trust. Trust. If you were pausing to micro, it would be horrible, but we didn't really have to pause to micro. I did almost all of that at continuous speed 4. Oh, you can't do that. He set us as a rival. That is stupid and shouldn't be possible if you have enough favors that your trust should technically be above 90. Like, I was spending every single month trusting him down so that he couldn't set us as a rival. Far out. Well, I guess I've got to smack him in the face and make him admit that he can't be my rival, is the answer there. We have absorbed island. Trouble is we just spent all our manpower defending our France. Like, he even has positive opinion of me when we're a rival. It's ridiculous. Whatever. Do any of these give extra missionaries? Indigenous. Other than that, we want conversion strength, I guess. Horde. Espionage. Aristocratic. Diplomatic. Trade. Of those, I guess I care about diplomatic the most. Now, we're not having this happen again, so we're going to trust Austria. Until he admits that he never should dishonor another war. Holding Rome gives us a missionary. Oh yes, we were going to go do the Norway thing, weren't we? That had been an intention. Two more clicks. We still have none of this. What's going on? There's 100% of this. Come on, it should trigger. And you know what? That means I should spend these while I can, because it's not that long till we're going to be flipping. The modifier lasts like 20 years, right? Yeah, the modifier lasts 20 years, so I might as well use it now. Yeah, that's why we were going after feeding Scotland a little bit more. Not only to give him these. Well, probably these two. Actually, we're only allowed to give him one anyway. But to get
I've heard there are jobs
monument,
here. I want to be a lion tamer.
Cheers! Layers of onion. Thank you kindly for the follow, mate. I need more favors with you. Curry, 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 curry. Now, who else hates you? Russia? Russia might see their way to being our friend. It's certainly more useful than propping up your love that is unnecessary, seeing as you're half integrated. Okay, this one can become Francienne. Then we've basically achieved cultural unity. spam it out while we got the Pope bonus. At least 4 more. Do-do-do-do. Indicate that we love you. We're not allowed to yet. Soon TM. Are you attacking into the HRE? Is Austria not the Emperor? Austria is not the Emperor. You don't say. Well then, there are bits of France that deserve to be us again. No. No, Super Cheese. If you close and exit the game, save and reload, no. You must do it all single sitting. Which suits me just fine, because that's what we do anyway when speedrun's done. In fact, when I published the exploit, someone on Reddit was like, it doesn't work if you close and save the game and reload. And like, I had no idea, I didn't know. I literally do not play that way because I'm doing speedrunning. I never claimed that it did. I don't know why you're getting your ass all grumpy. Like I said, do these things and this happens. And then he's complaining that if you do something else, it stops working. Reddit will always find something to complain about. Well, they did. You know, an immortal 666 ruler wasn't enough for them. Ungrateful person. No, I could have hidden the exploit, not shared it. Instead, I share it and they're... Still... Oh! Protestantism! Hello! Okay, so it's time to not be friends with the Pope anymore. Actually, I can still do that. But, Pope, it's time to not be friends with you, so if you would give me your manpower and your money. And then we're going to ally, de-ally, ally, de-ally, ally, de-ally, ally, de-ally, until he won't ally us anymore. And then we're going to insult him, and then we're going to declare the statute in restraint of appeals. Let's also go indicate that we love you. Looks like maybe one more cycle of that before he hates us. Okay, and now I should be able to statute in restraint of appeals, right? No, he doesn't quite hate me enough. We've got to do it once more. Now he hates me enough, I can declare statute in restraint of appeals. Goodbye all our Pope points, so we should spend what we've got. Because we've just declared that the Pope's a jerk, basically. And the Pope says, you're a jerk too, I boycott you. convince you to be our friend? No. Couple more of these for the war with Denmark. 16 sounds good. I am going to want that eventually. I am not going to want that eventually. Curia Treasury contribution minus 100. But bonus tax. Sure, why not? Dissolve the monasteries. France needs to love me a little bit more. Lustful? My understanding was as much as anything he wanted a legitimate heir, and his wives kept not producing heirs, which, you know, maybe that's on him. You know, you have one wife that doesn't give you an heir. Maybe it's the wife. You have two wives that don't give you an heir. Maybe it's the wife. But once you start getting up to 6 wives that don't really give you any heirs, you gotta start turning that mirror around and thinking maybe the problem isn't with the wives. Just maybe. Oh, wow. He's actually going to succeed in integrating Sweden. You almost never see that. Like, very nearly never. Evening, Orlov. His seed did not seem to be strong. Most of these are going to want to be here. 2 are going to want to be here for jumping over onto the island. You can't form Britain diplomatically if you're a republic, because our legitimacy is non-existent. That's interesting. I'm at full Republican tradition, but it doesn't count. Okay, so I think it's time to collapse. Otherwise, I'm not going to have a new ruler by the time this all ticks around. And you are happy with me.
I've heard there are jobs here. I want to be a lion tamer.
So we'll go with you. No more infinite 666 for us. And we'll swap over to the quick elections, maybe? Actually, it doesn't look like it does anything. What? When's the next election? Game? I was promised elections. We've broken the game a bit, okay. But it's not a lottery. It's oligarchy. And we have sortition, not the stupid Venetian one. Well, hopefully he dies soon. How else can we tank our... How else can we tank this? We could also go form Croatia. That would be a solution. Yeah, the Splendor isn't important. Is important to kill you, though. How are we going to collapse out? Like, I'm definitely not changing to that, because that's too infrequent. Plutocracy is not available to you because you haven't enacted plutocracy. That's a bit circular logic. I guess I'll have to manually choose them all. Repair these, and then you go clog up this. There, no exiting your Skagerrak. So close to convincing him to be our friend, but still not quite. Okay, I should be able to push you out and demand your cookies. Beautiful. Now we work our way up to Denmark. Province by province. And somehow he ate Hamburg. And then we can cancel these. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. Have some patience. Can't even do that. Have we inherited some provinces that have less than 10? Yes, these ones. Okay, that looks like as good as we're getting. Okay. Holstein, up to Colding. And if he wants to do that, I knock them off and then come back. I'm happy to play Hunt the Danes. Why the hell do I... Oh. I don't need to own Paris, but it doesn't hurt to own Paris either. So, okay. And I had just been complaining about lack of provinces to core, like lack of things to do with our admin. Go, go, go. I didn't realize we'd already done Liège. Sorry, Liège. Just give me a trade. Give me your money, and you can go. So that one for Scotland. These bits for me, and that bit for me. The heck? Oh, the claims on here have run out? Yeah, the claims on here have run out. Fair enough. So just that, and eventually... that. Now we gotta get across. And then down to Bauhaus. Because we need a fort on that side of the crossing, or else nothing's going to work. He won't let me take land here because you don't have a fort in the area. Yeah, I'll deal with those eventually. Okay, and then here. And then home, and that's probably enough. I'll take those as well. Thank you. Start coring it. These all come home, please. And we release Denmark. Which is to say Norway. No Iceland. Oddly enough, that province is mine. Also, you ruined all your cores. So you know what? You're also mine. And you know who's getting released? Norway. Oh my god, I can't because they lost the core there. Rip. Fine, have your stupid province back. Fine, I've treated you poorly, Iceland. I apologize. Come on, die! 67 and... I need you to die, and then die, and then die, and then die. There we go. That'll be enough to go deal with his rebels, if he isn't dealing with them himself, but he is now. What I could do is yoink this one, because it still has actual Norway cause. The trouble is Scotland doesn't love me enough. Still, he's going to have to learn to put up with it. Go, release, Norway exist. Start making Norway love us. Okay. Can we make our guy a leader and help kill him that way? Pretty please? Yes, we can. You got kicked out of Burgundy. You've gone grumpy again. You know what? I don't need 100 million favors with Austria. What I instead need is you to love me. Not you, the other guy. Okay. Bit late. But sure, whatever. Now we need to upgrade this. We're hitting the cap again. Goodbye, Gascony. Hello, new full cause. Goodbye, inherited horsies. You all over there. The other subjects fall in line. He wants to be a friend now. Bit late. I only want to be a friend because I'm losing. Yeah, alright. You're not the worst friend. Never horsies. Never. Get rid of that fort. Muscovy wants our help. Okay. I help in the sense that I'm in the war. Not in the sense that I do anything. He immediately pieces out. Wait. Who has Sunni zealots? Who has Sunni zealots? What? What? How do I own this? What? Oh, France owns this. Okay. So he took exploration before we... Yeah, before we unioned him. So he's doing the colonizing thing. That's fine. Full state, full core. Start pumping this up. Even more conversion strength. Come on, at this rate we're not going to be a bloody monarchy again in time. Does Scotland turn you into a monarchy? I could culture flip, if that helps me. Scotland. And form Scotland. No, it does not look like it does. Not like Croatia. Which for some reason has if it was a republic becomes a monarchy. Yeah, we can be Anglican, but the issue is we can't have wives. We need to be a monarchy so that we can have wives. So that we can chop off their heads. It's just RNG. There are some things that you can do. One is have passed the... Declare the Statute of Restraint of Appeals, which is a decision that makes the Pope hate you. Costs you 10 Pope points a year. We've done that. You can also be Great Britain, which we would be working our way towards. Except I'd kind of expected to do it the click button way, not this way. I suppose I could actually integrate him. Trade that. That one's useless. Trade for you. Actually, I don't want that, because that minimizes our re-election cost. If I had realized that, I wouldn't have done it. Come on, die! 72! Oh! Come to our war in blah. It's allied with blah. Yeah, okay. We'll go send our king into battle, try and kill him off. Here we go. No such luck. King does not manage to die, despite our best efforts. I don't need to go to the 3rd level, I only need to go to this level to get the extra missionary. Hesse is also the Emperor, so now would be the perfect time to reconquest for this. Yeah, there are the occasional events that say, would you like to, like, gain some money or 2 Pope points for a, increase in the rate at which this spawns, that the Reformation spawns, which will speed up when you're allowed to then do the Anglicanism after that. And we were always taking the events, like, we were always picking those sides of the events, even though normally I tend to pick the other side, because I dislike the, Protestantism spawning. I try to delay it, usually. Okay. Not lottery. Who's the oldest guy? 71. Surely you die in, like, 0 years, right? Especially if we make you a king again and use you to siege. Come on, we're giving you every chance to die. He'll live to 98. Yeah, it is weird. I thought I'd scuppered myself a bit by not, by taking this, but it didn't seem to minimize how much it costs to re-elect them. Not choosing a side. Well, the thing hasn't appeared yet, so I can't investigate. Please say you aren't so stupid as to want... Good. He doesn't want Venice, so he shouldn't be dragging the war out for Venice. I think this has currently got everything on. If you want to know, you could wind back the video and look at the, when you're selecting your nation, there's a little sidebar here that shows you which DLCs are enabled. found the new church. And evangelize the new church. If you don't have siege pips, I don't want to know about you. There's quite a few leaders we rolled. And start converting. We can also become Defender of the Fat. Mission click? Yes, because we've got this. Now, say I said that I really, really, really wanted Siena, or this one. Would you give them to me? Because that would let me go get Rome. No, they did not give them to me. Well, come back home. Your job is done. I should hand over this one to Austria because it's possibly what's stopping him from piecing out. But the rest of this is just Austria being stupid. Now, my understanding is how many points of this is generated each month is monarch points. Yeah, multiplied by a religious unity thingy. 60, 60, 58. Absolutely not. So, 63. Try and tank our Republican tradition. Oh. He set me as a rival. I could go reunion him, but what's the point? Yoink. He doesn't like it that I flipped religion is the answer. Right, we got minus 100 and something for, became the wrong religion. And that flipped him over the edge. I could try and reunion you. No, we don't get a reunion CB. So we did get the Union CV, but we don't get the Reunion CV. Interesting. I don't really want those. I do want this. That doesn't really help me. But we'll click the button anyway, because the button's there to click. You move here. There's no point doing that one anymore. There is point in getting rid of you. One can go to our friends. You aren't needed anymore. Continue these. I don't want that. I can't believe I'm going to pick this decision. Gain Republican tradition and gain money, or lose a stab. And yet we pick lose a stab. Because it is the right decision in this situation, where we're trying to tank our Republican tradition enough that we fall into being a monarchy. Proselytizing and sermons. I don't want it to change to reformed, so no. Neither of these really matter. And you know what? We'll search by unity. Sort by unity from now instead. And after this wave, do them in order of unity. We do have elections, but we only have elections when people die. is the way that it works. Why are we a republic? Because we started as a custom nation so that we would have tons and tons of monarch points. And it is slightly backfiring at the moment. But it also meant that we had tons and tons of monarch points before now. I probably should have started swapping out of it sooner. Here we go. 53, 50, 50, 53 is the oldest. I would have thought that we should collapse. Normally if you rehire when you're under 50, you collapse. Is this different? Anyway, we said we we're going to do this one, this one, this one. If we started as an Italian public, we could. But that would have also required us to have Italian, rather than being English. And being English was kind of part of the strategy. It let us form England extra quick. So what? We need him to not die. But we have no next election. Well, hopefully it just happens, is the answer. We'll see if it happens. If it doesn't, we can always do this again and know to collapse out of being a republic quicker. And we did some learning as well. So even if this comes to nothing, we learnt about that you can get PUs as a republic if the mission tree says get a PUCB, and that you don't get the reunion CB. The conversions are so quick that it doesn't really matter. Like, what's 1% more here? It's not gonna cut a month off of this. I'm not that bothered by trying to hunt for a conversion man. If anything, I'd rather save up the money and try and get this for the extra missionary, rather than spend the money on throwing out advisors hunting for a conversion man. $63. We're at 0. Come on, event. The rise of a despot. Beautiful. Now die and let us collapse. And we allowed to have husbands and wives yet? No. Not yet. Viking heritage? Lord Protector Christopher Talbot. You can decide on whether he has Viking heritage. And the icon? This? No idea. We should be using our guy to train so that he dies sooner. There. Oh, because you think it looks like 4 axe heads. Okay, I finally understand. We could release and try and reconquest for Champagne, but eh. Notre Dame Cathedral? What? What? Oh, because we nabbed Paris. Yeah, this is helping us. Well, that's convenient. That's good. I didn't realize that when we nabbed Paris that would be helping us, but certainly not complaining. Neither, Sleeping Fox. We're just going to sit here and do nothing but murder our wives. Our 2 goals are become monarchy, well, 3 goals. Become monarchy, get wife, kill wife. Maybe 4 goals. Become monarchy, get wife, kill wife, return to step 2. Get wife, kill wife, get wife, kill wife, get wife, kill wife. Ah, and they make this cost more for a republic, seemingly. Or maybe it's extra expensive relative to the others. I don't know. In any case, there's none of that to do. Okay, done. Howdy, 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 Moss. I really wish that would stop nagging me. I'm going to get rid of the pop-up thing. 1, 2, 3. Now the chop chop makes sense. Yes, we're chopping off all their heads. Off with their heads! Oh my god, they're Icelandic rebels, not Norwegian ones. Okay, go. You petitioned Paradox to add the Soviets as a playable government type. I mean, we've got Death Martian. We've got our Peasant Republic. That's all the communism I need. Short of the stateless society. Yeah, Revolutionary Republic's also probably got some of that covered. How are they going to seize the means of production when there is no means of production? Pretty nice. Religious unity. What's an industry? 404 not found. Industry not found. Oh, there's no point in doing that either, because you're already... Come on, please collapse into being a republic. Monarchy. I don't know what it is, but I don't want the rich dudes to have it, and it ought to be ours. Embezzle? Of course we'll lose some more Republican tradition. We're down to a single page of them. The ones that we're converting have a little bit of unrest, but that's about to go away. We could also accept this culture. There's enough Gascon that it's probably worth doing. And then culture convert the rest away. One can become French. So can that one. This one can become Gascon. You may become English. Yes, no one's done this before, Sleeping Fox, as a speedrun, so... Default victory. Not the most impressive of victories, but a victory. We take them. Three more and we're done. Victory by default is adventure. We're testing new frontiers. You make it sound more impressive than it is. Pioneer. They are heavies. We've got ourselves some heavies. So that we can guard our little island. We are rich enough to afford it. 50 spare ducats a month. We can handle having some heavies. We need to improve with the nations so that they will marry us. Yeah, I suppose. Doesn't hurt. We literally don't touch that many nations. And you hate me? Oof. Poor Poland. Could we please die? what I might do is go walk him back and forth here. Use the old try and kill the ruler trick. Okay, please die. Gain Republican tradition? Absolutely not. We're farming AT again? That achievement was pain! Oh my god, there was so much micro. So much micro for the one for getting to 90 army tradition. The video finally made you get the achievement. I taught you the most efficient way, even if it kind of sucks. The one that I'm most proud of is the cherry-picking one. The one for players Japan and steal a 3-star general from one of your subjects. Because normally that's just pointlessly waiting hundreds of years and continually checking what star generals they have. But you can get it in less than one in-game month. If you know the Blobber's secret strategy, secret technique for doing so. You'd be proud of the Iceland one, if you were me. Doo-doo-doo-doo. If only there was a video evidence of the secret strategy. Well, there is! Exclamation mark YouTube, and then search exploit, and you will find the... No, you don't even need to. It's on the YouTube channel, under cherry picking. Search for cherry picking and you'll find it. Could you die? Please? The people demand democracy. Demand away. I am the democracy. We work on a one-man, one-vote system. I am the one man, I get the one vote. There are no other votes. The patrician had figured everything out. Someone gets it. It's a literary reference for those of you who don't know. to Terry Pratchett's Discworld series and universe. Reading is for nerds? Then nerd me up. I love reading. Reading is great. Please just die. 72. How old was he when he came to power? 62? No, because it would... I think these are every 10 years, so I think he was like 63. But still, he should be dead. What's the EU4 ruler death chance? Okay, life expectancy, monarch age, chance of death within a year. Chance of death within 10 years is 55%. So he's beat the odds so far. The average life expectancy would have been 65 and a bit or something, it says. There's nothing else to do but wait. Thank you. We are now a kingdom. Marry, 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 marry. I want wives. One wife. One. Count them. One. Immediately. Dispose of our wife. Marry someone else. Two wives. Two wives. Dispose of them. Three wives. No. Who else can we trick into being our little subject? Come on. Three wives. But we don't have the power to divorce our wife yet, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. What we could do is upgrade Notre Dame. Help speed that up a bit. We earn... It takes about 4 years for us to divorce a wife. Yeah, it takes us about 4 years to earn the church power to divorce our wife. He's 20. 21. So we need him to last 4 times 8. Sorry. It takes us 4 years to earn the points, and we need it to happen 4 more times. So 16 years. He needs to live to just shy of 40. Possibly less if we get some events that say, do you want to gain church power? Also, we could potentially have our wife naturally die. You don't need to wander back and forth through the wilderness anymore. Surely the other deaths were natural too. Any clergy privilege for gain more power? I don't know. Yes, yes there is. Thank you, Galgamus. I had no idea. Also, making these guys more influential would actually help as well. So I'll get rid of this one and give them another one that gives them influence. Like that one. And now once they're extra happy and extra influential, they'll give us more points as well. You know what? We can make you extra happy. Oh, I assumed that it would go even higher above 75%. Apparently the cap is 80 and I've just... apparently cap is 10% bonus and I'm silly. Oh! Divorce our queen without needing to do anything. 3 wives. I need another wife though. 3 wives. And for those of you who don't know, I am the world's 4th best speedrunner of Sesame Street Countdown. So I definitely know how to count Von Count. Holland did not give us anything. Why do you want me to do Brandenburg? I'd rather do Waldgast at the moment. Nope, no Dutch wife for us, Dutchington. Didn't happen. Similarly, no Pomeranian wife. You know what I'm willing to do? I'm willing to break royal ties. It only costs me prestige. This gives us another chance at rolling the baby. Alas, that doesn't work. We can, however, do it endlessly to Scotland, and there's nothing he can do about it. I don't really want to be at war with both of those. Nah, not interested. You can get wrecked, son. He wanted me to carry him, and I'm not doing that. Nah. Yeah, but I want to save my points for divorcing Spaniard. There we go. So next will be 5th wife. Just keep unmarrying and remarrying Scotland. Ooh, he doesn't want to. Well, tough. You're mine, and you will do it. Stop this. Stop this. one of you is going to improve with him, one of you is going to curry with him, and then one of you is going to continually demarry and remarry him. Of course she needs to be executed. Hey, we stayed married a whole month. 5 wives. Ah. Now, do I need to chop 6 wives, or do I just need to have had 6 wives? I just need to have had 6 wives. It's like 6 months, and then we have the points to divorce the new wife. Speaking of... two more months, maybe 3. How much is Muscovy getting wrecked? A lot to vary. Prepare to divorce. Okay, and this I think is the final wife. We failed. Try again. Try marrying Scotland again. Still no wife. Try again. It actually makes a lot of sense that we've gone Diplo now. I hadn't thought about the fact that I'd be wanting to do this, but going Diplo ideas definitely makes doing this a lot less painful without needing to stab up every time. Six wives, we think, so let's go check. De-Iron Man the save. And have a look. There aren't no women left in Scotland. No women left for Dark Young. They're all married to the English king. Save games. Chop chop. Copy. Upload. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And melt. And show in folder, and cut, and paste into the save games folder. And then we load it up. No, that's not the one I want. I want chop chop copy melted so that we can use debug achievements. That one. Debug. Achievements. And this lets us see if it's officially triggered. Chop chop. Done. Victory. Success. With one monarch, have 6 different consorts. Alright. Happy man.